HTC has finally revealed a phone that they have been teasing for a while as the Metaverse phone. What the fuck? Hi, welcome to Zgadgetreview. Back indoors, talking about HTC and the leftovers of what HTC once was, has announced their newest phone, which has been teased by HTC for a while as a phone for the Metaverse, a phone that is also going to allow you to carry your NFTs in a, let's call it, phone for today. The phone is called the HTC Desire 22 Pro, and it is being sold or bandied as, again, this Metaverse device because according to them, it pairs very well with their newest Vive Flow VR headset. And so what you're supposed to be able to do with this amazing, incredible, special Metaverse phone is that you can use Viveverse to access your apps and other things from your device on the headset. So technically casting what's on your phone onto the headset. Now keep in mind that the Desire 22 Pro isn't the only device that can do this. Along with the announcement of the VR headset, they announced that there's other phones, for example, Samsung devices, that can do the same thing as this device can. So kind of kills the whole Metaverse idea right on the water when they already announced the same capabilities from other phones to the headset. But somehow they're still saying that this is a Metaverse phone. Now, if that wasn't enough for all the buzzwords that you can throw on a device today, this also gives you access to your NFTs. The Taiwanese website is saying that you will have access to your digital wallet to manage your crypto assets, and it also comes with a free NFT. But this looks like it might be a Taiwan only exclusive offer because in the UK website there is no mention about this. Now the device is slated to release first in Taiwan for about $404, while it's supposed to release in the UK on August 1st for about $490. Now this device is not that bad of a device. It's mostly, I will say, mid-range phone, and I think HTC will do a lot better by announcing this device as a great mid-range phone versus throwing all these stupid buzzwords around the device. The HTC Desire 22 Pro has a 6.6-inch display, which is a 1080 by 2412 pixel resolution. It has a 120 Hz refresh rate, uses a Qualcomm Snapdragon 695 5G chip. That might be the thing that might, give you some issues depending on the things you're planning on running on this device. It also has 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, a 4520 milliamp hour battery with 18 watt wire charging. The device has wireless charging and reverse wireless charging, and also has an IP67 rating. So the device is rated for water resistance and dust resistance. Now, the cameras are not bad at all. Well, as I always say, the hardware might tell you one thing, but the software might do another. And in this case, we have a 64 megapixel primary camera, a 30 megapixel ultra wide camera with a 5 megapixel depth sensor, and a 32 megapixel punch hole for selfies. So that camera also doesn't seem to be bad at all. Of course, until people get the reviews and see the device in person, we'll get more information. But these specs are not bad specs, and the price for the specs is not bad either. And so I do not understand why HTC feels the need of talking about things that don't make any sense. Because if we're talking about VR support and having a good VR experience, that chipset on this device isn't going to help you at all. So to call it a metaverse phone and then announcing the specs on this, it kind of tells people who know about these things to say, stop BSing me, HTC. I know that you're trying to sell me crap with a bunch of buzzwords that mean nothing. Again, as I said, I think HTC will do a lot better by announcing a device as something that is competitive, right? And maybe put it against Motorola and other devices to say, hey, this is what we can do with a mid-range device. If you're a person who doesn't have a lot of money to spend, you wouldn't go wrong with a device like this. It will be, I will say, pretty competitive phone. Again, depending on the things that you're going to do with the phone, right? If we're looking at mid-range, this isn't a bad device. Now, HTC hasn't done great in the last few years. They announced the Exodus 1, if I'm not mistaken, which was supposed to be this blockchain phone that was supposed to, get people interested on the device. Of course, that didn't go anywhere. HTC is doing so bad that the amount of phones that they sell doesn't even register on the annual report that we get of devices sold per companies. And so I guess it's commendable that HTC is still trying to sell phones, but like this isn't going to do it, because there was a company a few years ago that used to sell phones. They used to use a lot of gimmicks and buzzwords, and their name was LG. LG used to do the exact same thing. No, they didn't go as crazy as blockchain, NFT, and metaverse buzzwords, but they did a lot of gimmicks to sell a phone. Every time they announced a new phone, had all these weird stuff on it, and look at them. LG is no more when it comes to phones. So if HTC wants to stay in the market and sell phones, I think they will do better at touting the capabilities of the device with the specs versus throwing a bunch of buzzwords. What do you think about the new release from HTC? Are you disappointed and even sad about the fact that HTC isn't the HTC of yesteryear? Or is this a device that interests you because of all the buzzwords? Let me know in the comment section. That is it for me. Go ahead and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos. And thank you very much for watching.